Hey everybody, it's Aaliyah here, right here from Ocho Rios, located in Jamaica. I am so excited to be here today to share with you guys just a few things about Jamaica that I've experienced, but mostly importantly, I want to share with you about Riu Ocho Rios. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of people who've been telling me that they love Riu Ocho Rios, which is located here in Miami Bay, here in Ocho Rios. Now, I want you to know that as a travel advisor, I'm going to share with you the details of what I've experienced from just living here, observing what have I experienced that can help you. So if you're trying to book within Riu Ocho Rio, you can know what to look for. So the first thing is I decided to come here and I stayed here for about 4 nights, 5 days. And I've observed, I've experienced, and I gotta tell you guys, I came in with my mindset about how I felt about Ryu based upon what I saw online, but the experience was something totally different. So I want to share with you what that was like. The first thing I want you to know is Ryu is the place that you want to go if you are booking for family, if you are booking for solo travel, if you are a party person, if you are looking for to have some fun, if you are looking for an experience with any of those things, if you like to party, you like to drink, you like to have you a good time, you just like that whole vibe, Riu Ocho Rio is the place that you want to be. So that was one thing that I did notice while I was here. I came as a solo traveler and it was my birthday week. So definitely a great time to have a good time. But one thing that I gotta say was it was not like the type of party that I expected. It was actually some clean, fun party. So I'll share a little bit about that a little later. But it was definitely such a great vibe just observing the people that was here. You see lots of young people, you see family, you see children, you see young adults, even see some mid-age adults, not too many older people. I did notice a few, but it wasn't pretty common. Not to say that this is not the place for older people, but if this is the place that you particularly like to, if you are particularly looking to have a great time and you like that party vibe energy, this is definitely the place you want to be. So another thing I want to state out was entertainment. So entertainment is something that you're going to see at Riu Ocho Rio. I saw so many different types of entertainment. One thing that I actually enjoyed was the game night. There was a night where we actually sat down and we had it was like a virtual experience as well because you was able to use your actual phone for the game and they asked us questions. It was pretty fun. But like I said, all of their activities are based upon anybody. So the kids were able to play, adults were able to play, and it was just a good night of gaming. Now, also, there's so many different ways that you can listen to music. Each night they had different types of music playing. One of common that they had was they had jazz, and they had saxophone players, they had violin players, and they also even had reggae night, like you would see all of the music just moving, grooving, grooving. Like we just had a good time, y'all. We really did. So you're into the culture, music, you want to have a good time. You're going to hear that music play throughout the day at Riu. That's going to definitely allow you to get into the culture of Jamaica. Now, next, there was also one thing that stood out to me here in Rio is Rio have such beautiful landscaping throughout the entire resort. The landscaping was phenomenal. Like I was so amazed, like, oh my God, look at the beautiful green scenery. So I want to talk about that, especially because people are wondering, should I book an ocean view room or should I book a garden view room? Regardless of which view you choose, I want you to know that you're going to have a beautiful sight regardless. I even looked at some of the rooms at different angles. Regardless if you have a garden view or if you have an ocean view, you're going to see, even in the garden view, that you can still see part of the ocean. So you have a beautiful view, regardless if it's ocean or if it's garden view. So that's something that I definitely wanted to stick out. Now, also, too, about the room, let's talk about the room. Here's what you're going to see within the room. There are about five to six different types of rooms. Some of the common is the ocean view suite. Then they have the junior suite, which comes in ocean or garden view. And then also they have double rooms that you can book that are ocean view or garden view. And with those double rooms, you can get two people in a room that can share a room. And this can be adults. And it holds up to four people in a room for the double room. And I believe for the actual king suite, the suite with a king suite, those hold up to three people. So it could be two people in a bed, and then you have a sofa bed as well that comes with the sofa. Now, all of the suites, they all come with patio. So, regardless of which room you choose, you will have a patio where you can actually sit and actually enjoy the time that you have on the patio. And the rooms are very nice. My favorite was the family room. Reason being, it was so spacious. It was a lot of space. You had your king size bed. You also had, it was a suite. I think it was a suite. It's really good to book, especially if you're a bride and groom getting married, or maybe you're on your anniversary and you want to have some extra space so you can have some romance and some time to just relax in your room. It was an actual whole suite, and it's a king size room, and you get a tub, you get a shower, stand-up shower, separate bathroom for his and for her. They have different types of toilets that are available. They have double sinks, they have um as well as there was another part of the room that had closets, walk-in closet. This is great for those who are having longer stays and you want to be sure that you have enough room to unpack and put your clothes up. So also in the regular rooms of the ocean view rooms and the double room, those rooms were nice as well. They come basic with the beds, double or either one king size bed, and you actually have a sofa bed as well. And then you have a dresser, you also have the TV on the wall, and all of the rooms come with alcohol. Now, the alcohol can be removed, especially if you have children. You want to be mindful to be sure that this is not accessible for those children, but you can put in a request to be sure that you ask that question. You tell them to remove that out of the room if that's not something that you want. In the bathroom comes with double sink to be sure that there's enough available for everyone that's going to be there. And then also the shower is available as well. Stand-up shower, glass shower, you can see straight through. Very relaxing. Water gets very warm temperature. Now also, if there's anything that you need in your room, you are more than welcome to go to the front desk and put in a request, and they will deliver things to your room. You also can use the phone as well to call and let them know exactly what it is that you are in need of. The only thing that I did recognize with this particular resort is the food. So with room, I saw no room service for food. So you cannot order food to bring to the room. That was one thing that I did notice. But speaking of food, let's go to the food. So I know you're probably wondering, what is the food like in Jamaica? It is good. But one thing I do recognize with the food in Jamaica, Jamaica have so many different types of food that you can choose from that is going to help you be able to get any type of food like that that you eat. So if you're vegan or if you're a pescatarian or if you're just a meat lover, listen, you're gonna have so many different options. So the typical Jamaican food is going to be your oxtail, your goat, your curry chicken, and also they eat duck. Their duck was so available on the buffet. And then it's rice and beans. They had also choice of American food such as French fries and hamburgers, hot dogs, and pizza. And that's so good for the kid to be sure that there are different flavors available for different types of foods available for your children and their liking. Then you have your common Jamaican foods, cabbage, and Jamaicans eat a lot of vegetables. They eat this for even breakfast. So you'll see breakfast options available during the buffet. Um, well, I'm sorry, you see vegetable options available in the breakfast time on the buffet. And then also seafood. There were nights that we had all you can eat lobster. You was all you can eat shrimp. You can eat these things within the buffet as they had them. So within the buffet is available to you for breakfast, lunch, and for dinner. But one thing that I did recognize, there was like a set menu of certain food that was served every single day. But there was a collection of food that will always evolve and shift each day. So you're going to have certain things you're going to see every single day on that buffet, so you can eat as much of it as possible as you desire. But there are certain collections of food where you will see that they will bring out only on certain days or whatnot. There were like a collection of different types of food. So definitely look out for that. Now, if you didn't want to eat buffet, they did have other restaurants that were available, such as Japanese. They had a steakhouse, and there's also a low key. I think this place is pretty hidden because I don't think a lot of people knew about it. But there's actually another buffet available that's located in the back by the elevator that you can actually go to, but it's a lot more quieter because it's not as many people in there as well. So that was really good. You still get the same options available in the regular buffet, but I noticed that maybe a lot of people didn't know about that area, so it was very much quieter. But those of you who definitely want to go and eat inside. So also now let's talk about the pool. So I know you're saying it's hot. Let's talk about the water. First off, I want to tell you there are different sides to Riu. Now, because Riu is available for all people, they had an adult side and they had a family side. So on the adult side, you saw nothing but adults. This is where adults will be. It's a lot more quieter on this side. And then also on the other side is the family side. Now, on the family side, this is where you're going to see kids, you're going to see family. And then also, too, some adults go on that side as well. Now, that side is available. The pool area stays open a little longer than the adult side that closes on 6 at 6 p.m. for the pool. And that side is available for everyone to be able to stay until night. I'm not sure what time the pool area closed on the family side, but I do know that it stays open later. Now, within the pool, you're going to see your open bars. You're going to see a swim up bar. You'll be able to swim to the bars and get drink. Do know this is all inclusive. So that means that all of your food is available for free. All of your drinks are available for free. There's absolutely nothing that you have to pay for on the actual resort except a few things. I'm going to be sure that I cover that so you be sure that you know and understand what it's going to cost you while you're here. But everything else is included in the package that you pay for your all-inclusive. Now, I want you to know that it is very much important that you stay hydrated in Jamaica. Be sure you are drinking water, y'all. It's hot out here, okay? It is so hot. I don't care what time of year you come, even if it is cool, you're gonna get some sweat somewhere, okay? So right now we're in the hurricane season. So you may notice that um it's hurricane season. So right now it's October 2023, and we did experience rain every single day that we was here. Some of the rain lasted a long time, some of it just lasted for a few hours. But however, we did experience some rain, but we were grateful for the rain because the rain have cooled down a little bit, just a little bit. So do be sure that you wear sunscreen, you wear hats, you also are drinking water to stay hydrated because it does get very hot in Jamaica. Now, also with the pools, going back to the pool, they have so many different types of pools available around the resort, but there's also a water park that's available from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. that's available for all of the people at the resort. You're going to see a lot of kids over there in that area, but it's also available for adults. You can go over there and have such a good time, like be a big kid for a great reason, okay? So they have a water park that's available. So you definitely want to be sure that you take advantage of that. Now, also in that area, there's a play area available for kids, and this area is closed off because kids are there and involved. You will be able to have them in a safe area where they can actually play, go through the jungle bungle little area, and then play all kinds of different games. So that is definitely a bonus if you have children. Now, talking about the things that cost, I want to be sure that I cover these things. They do have a meeting room, and in the meeting room, it's an open space available. So if you want to have any types of meeting, you want to have a wedding, reception, birthday celebration, I mean, you name it, that you need any type of open, empty space for so that you can actually create an event, this meeting area is available for you, okay? But it is at an additional cost. And they have this area located over there by the water park. And this will give you the ability to be able to do what it takes for you to prepare for that moment. That is something that you want to do. Feel free to connect with your travel advisor. Me, I will be able to help you set that up and get things in place so that you can have a successful event. Okay? Now, that's an additional cost. I also want to talk to you about spas. The spa and the salon treatment that are available is an additional cost. But when I tell you, it is the most relaxing experience that you will ever experience in a spa. So you want to be sure that you take advantage of that if you're very tired and you need to relax and rejuvenate and get rid of some tension. Be sure to book for the spa, but they also have the salon available and they offer hair services, nail services, manicure services, and so forth. Now, I want to make sure I covered everything. Oh, let me not forget the beach. Let's talk about the beach. Okay, so Riu Ocho Rios, it is, you will see the beach from your room, regardless of where you're located in the actual resort. You're still going to see some parts of the ocean. Now, one thing about the beach that you must know is that you can definitely get up and see the sunrise. The sunrise is about 6 a.m. I can't remember the actual digit. They make changes within the day, but do know that the sun is going to rise about 6 a.m. Okay? When you get out there, it's so beautiful, it's so quiet. You can hear the waves crashing, and you also can see. People out running, walking, exercising. Um, you can see also people just sitting. Prayer and meditation time, that was a great way for me to get my time, my devotion time in with God. Just sit and watch the sunrise and pray and worship out there. Like, it's such a beautiful experience. But It's very relaxing in the morning. You will see a few people out there, but it's not really busy in the morning. Okay. Now, I think I covered everything, y'all. One thing that I do want to say is Riu Ocho Rios is affordable. It's not too expensive. It is very affordable for those who want to be able to provide book a space for their family, or if just you and your girl, or you and your guys, y'all want to have a good time, but you don't want to spend a whole lot of money. Riu Ocho Rios is the place you want to book. It's the place that you want to be. Okay. Um, but like I said, when I came, I had thought it was not going to be the place that I would like. But leaving, I got to tell you, I had a good time. I had a good time. I was able to enjoy this. I'm not really a party person, but I can definitely say that I had a great time. It was a lot of things for us to do here, and also too, I met some really cool people. One thing I can say that was a downfall for me was check-in. Check-in was very long. It was very long. The rooms weren't ready when we came. The rooms weren't ready when we came. If that is something that you experience, if the rooms aren't ready, they will allow you to go and eat ahead of time. And when they allow you to go ahead and, get something to eat and mingle, if your room is still not ready, I want you to be sure that you go back to the front and check on it. Because that was something like my room, I never got the email that they sent. And when I didn't get that email, I was still waiting. But it was the moment that I went back up to the office and let them know that, hey, I haven't gotten an email for me to actually check in yet. And that was one thing that they mentioned. It was ready. I just didn't get the letter yet. So that's something I want you to be sure of when you come in. But however, they did take care of us to be sure that everything that we needed was available. If you have any problem with your room, feel free to definitely let me know as your travel advisor, or to let them know at the front desk what issues you may be having. And that's any resort. You have any issue, do not be afraid to speak up, because you're paying your money. You want to be sure that you are getting your money's worth, and that as a travel advisor, if you have any of this, when you hire me as your travel advisor, I get to stand in the gap for you to be sure that you get the best service anywhere you go in the world. But so that's something that I want you to never be afraid of if you have any issues with booking any room anywhere as a hired travel advisor. I got you. Okay. All right, so this wraps up my review for Riu Ocho Rios. Listen, if you are considering going to Riu Ocho Rios or Jamaica, listen, I want to assist you. I want to help you be sure that you find the right place that's great for you and your family, you and your mate, you or your girls or your guys, or you and whoever you are going with. You're going alone. You're looking for somewhere safe. Look, I'm the girl. I want to hook you up as your Jamaica travel specialist. I am so excited to share with you all things Jamaica. So be sure to visit my website in the link below, and let's get you booked. Let's get you started. I look forward to sharing more things, all things Jamaica with you soon. Thanks.